In the healthcare sector, Johnson & Johnson has been a well-known and reputable company. The core of their business focuses on consumer healthcare products, medtech devices, and pharmaceutical products. Johnson & Johnson is of the most recognizable healthcare companies in the world, and they're known for items like baby care items, No More Tears shampoo, Band-Aid bandages, Tylenol pain medications, Neutrogena skin and body products, and AccuView contact lenses, to name a few. But Johnson & Johnson may be in trouble. As far back as 2011, there has been bad press associated with the quality of Johnson & Johnson products. There's been a steady erosion of their market share in favor of generics, partly because people no longer believe that a product with the Johnson & Johnson label on it is of higher quality. And now today, Johnson & Johnson has seen a need to pivot their marketing approach due to some of that controversy, due to some of the failures and bad press associated with their COVID-19 vaccine. In 2021, the vaccine became the focus of international scrutiny after federal health authorities recommended pausing its use. The goal of Johnson & Johnson's new IMC is to rebrand their story to be more trustworthy and bring the brand back to the days when they were just known for their great products like baby shampoo, Band-Aids, or Listerine. The everyday consumer will begin to form a loyalty to the Johnson & Johnson brand that is not currently present. This loyalty will improve the company reputation, which will in turn improve revenue and profits. The brand must gain the consumer's trust with little things like talc powder and vaccines for the public to be able to trust them with big things like artificial hips and other metal implants. This new IMC for Johnson & Johnson will accomplish more than one communications objective. While rebuilding their reputation, this campaign will introduce the fact that many of the brands that consumers love, like Neosporin, Benadryl, Zarbee's, they're all actually under the Johnson & Johnson banner. Consumers have brand loyalty currently with Johnson & Johnson products, but they don't always associate them with the parent company of Johnson & Johnson. Further, Johnson & Johnson has been historically great at storytelling from the perspective of its customers, and it must return to its roots. It will restore their brand reputation while increasing brand recognition. This campaign will target the market segment that benefits from Johnson & Johnson's products the most. Because the typical family with children are in the life stage where they are most likely to interact with the majority of Johnson & Johnson's products, the campaign will be targeting them. This strategy will allow parents to see products that benefit themselves, but also their children and possibly their parents, who will likely need assistance in healthcare decisions and purchases in the future, or currently. Positioning the Johnson & Johnson brand as not only the industry leader in healthcare, but also as the most trustworthy player in the game will be the challenge. The connective tissue for this IMC will be the stories and the recognizable images from Johnson & Johnson's past and how they have changed people's lives for the better. The new campaign will have three closely linked objectives. The first one will be to increase the perception of the brand in the marketplace, then increase brand recognition, and finally increase brand loyalty. The messaging theme of this campaign will be safe, clean, and healthy. In a world filled with danger, toxins, and sickness, Johnson & Johnson products allow parents to make the right choice for their families. Focusing on these three words will bring the target market and the buyer persona back to a time where Johnson & Johnson was known for these things. Images, photographs, and emotional stories of families will be paired with advertisements that have Johnson & Johnson products in the advertisements to ensure that the target market will make the connection. Finally, backing up the emotional storytelling will be some stats and figures that will ensure the target market knows that it's Johnson & Johnson behind these great products. Here are a few stats. The Listerine brand mouthwash is the world's #1 daily mouthwash. Neutrogena is the #1 skincare brand recommended by dermatologists in the US. Tylenol is the #1 recommended pain relief product by doctors in the US. Motrin is the #1 OBGYN recommended pain relief brand. Zyrtec is the #1 doctor recommended oral adult antihistamine brand in the US. Nicorette is the #1 global smoking cessation brand. No More Tears baby shampoo is tested by pediatricians, dermatologists, ophthalmologists. This campaign will leverage the strong position of these brands by associating these strong recommendations with the parent company of Johnson & Johnson. So, in conclusion, Johnson & Johnson is ready for a rebrand. There's a company history present that points to a brand that helps with human welfare, health, cleanliness, and the overall quality of living. And shifting the focus to a storytelling campaign that tells the story of families who have benefited from Johnson & Johnson's products will surely shift the tide of negative press to one of positivity and hope. The company that the world has trusted since 1866 will once again be thought of first by families